1.
We want to welcome y'all to the Quality Life Podcast, episode number 44. It's your boy Rod T, the place to be with my brother, my side boss. What's going on with your boss?
What's good, man?
Well, you over there cooling, huh?
Yeah, man. I'm over here,
chilling. Well,
relaxing.
Man, we got a good show for y'all tonight, man. We got a special guest and everything, man. But we're gonna get to this information first. You know how we do it. You know what I mean? If y'all wanna, you want to hit us up on Twitter, it's your boy, our place to be. You can hit me. You can hit me in the DM. Hit my boy Quality. My boy Messiah Boss said,
Quality Pod 1.
Quality Pod 1, man. By the way, if y'all see him, follow him because he be dropping some gems over there. You know what I mean? I be seeing you, boss. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What you can do is you can hit me at Quality Pod 1. That's the podcast page. You can hit Rotig at Our Place to Be. Yeah. That's both of the Twitter handles. On top of that, you can hit us both on YouTube. You can hit us at the Quality Life Podcast actual YouTube page, and you can hit us on my page, the Messiah Boss, my personal page on YouTube. Yeah. On top of that, if y'all want to get the podcast straight audio, just hit the Anchor app. Anybody and everybody can get on Anchor. I encourage everybody to start their own podcast. It's a big community. It's a big family environment. Yeah. If y'all are on the Anchor app, type in Quality Life Podcast, and you're going to get not only 44 episodes, because this is including this one, 44 episodes of our podcast, but you'll get an extra 25 episodes of an additional podcast that I was doing in the past. So we got so much material out there right now. On top of that, you can get at us both on Facebook. You can get at me on Don Boss on Facebook, and you can get at Rod at Roderick Teague. On top of that, you can get at me on Instagram at The Messiah Boss. So it's so many different ways. Yeah. You can get at us, and obviously the email is QLIFE3 at gmail.com, QLIFE3 at gmail.com. That is the email. Hit us up. Let us know what's on your mind. Let us know if you got a question. Let us know if you need advice, whether you need us to talk about something on the podcast, or if you just want something discreet and behind the stage, not on camera, you can still hit us up, man. And we two brothers, we got open ears.
Oh yeah.
And, we both wells of wisdom. And
definitely.
That's how you gonna get at us, man. Rotig, we got this thing called house cleaning, man.
Man, you know how we got to clean the house up. Y'all know the usual suspects, man. Just in case y'all don't know, though, my boy Don Dada and his wife Troy Denise. That's TroyDenise.com. Y'all ladies, go check her out. You know what I mean? She got some fire stuff over there. I had to cop a shirt from her the other day, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think she put me on their Instagram page or something like that. But y'all go ahead and check it out. They got some good stuff over there. My boy Dre Day, Pat, Smiley Face, man. They rock with us big time. My uncle, the Very Opinionated Show. You got to get on that one. He ain't hit me this week, so he usually just hit me off the cup if we really get on it, brother. But
exactly,
when he get at me, I'm gonna shoot you the link. See if maybe you ain't busy or whatever. You can hop on and speak, because he do it a little earlier than we get down. But maybe I can catch you one day, But Jay, my Uncle Jason Teague and the gorgeous Snow and Maximilian, man, they're doing their things at the Very Opinionated Show. Y'all check them out. You know what I mean?
Very Opinionated Podcast.
Opinionated, man. They be dropping some deep topics over there, brother. And last but not least, my boy JC and my boy Dylan, my poker brothers over there, man. In fact, we had a game last night, man. I didn't lose, so like if I don't lose, I'm good because I broke even. But it's like, you know, when you break even, it's like, damn, like you feel like you wasted time, man.
You feel like you lost still.
You know, but it ain't, you know, like I say, it ain't as good as winning, but it ain't as bad as losing, because I had some L's. I took some big L's, you know.
Yeah. But for any poker player, anybody who like to be on that poker table, man, hit us up. Hit us up in the email, man. Y'all can get on here. Y'all can talk to Raw T. I'm not really into the card games and stuff like that. I just I'm a spectator of it.
Yeah.
But man, like
I can get JC on there too. Y'all let us know.
It's a world out there for people who play you know, poker, blackjack, such and such. Whether they do it as just a friendly game around the table, or they do it competitively.
Yeah, man, holla at us.
For those who are into that life, man, hit the podcast up, man. We can run a show or two about you know, how to earn those dividends.
Yeah, man. You know, we can definitely chop it up on that one. You know what I mean? Definitely. You right. You know what I'm saying? We here. You know what I'm saying? We whatever y'all want to talk about. And I just want to say one thing, though, man. Like, you know, because we recording this a couple weeks from Thanksgiving, man. You got any big plans, man? How y'all gonna run that, bro?
Man, you know, like I said, man, I'm not a real
holiday dude, right?
I'm not a real holiday person. The day of Thanksgiving is simple, man. Everybody you gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like I'm sitting here saying that, oh man, since I don't do holidays, we can't eat no food. Yeah. You gotta eat food. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's just being in the holidays, man, or doing things in the name of the holiday. No, I'm just not in it. So really, me, man, it's you obviously know we're in the middle of the pandemic still. You know, I know a lot of people have kind of really turned a blind eye to a lot of what's going on. But like I say, man, this pestilence is still out here moving. It's still out here moving. It's still out here claiming people. People are still getting sick. You know, so I'm still just not in that type of a mood to be around a lot of people.
Like, are you gonna have it like it's just you and the family? Like immediate family, do y'all do the turkey thing?
No, man. Okay, it's nobody really eat it like that.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just you know, we do a little different. We might you know, the wife might do some red beans and rice, some yams, some homemade sweet potatoes, you know, just, you know, dressing and stuff like that. You know, the normal bird wise, man. I probably just smoke some chicken. Smoke some chicken and drop it into the dressing. You know, and then let it cook up like that. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds like a plan to me, man.
Yeah, you know, just do something a little different. You know.
Yeah, y'all flip it a little bit.
Flip it a little bit, man. But one thing I can tell you about the Thanksgiving, man, my homeboy, man, my ex-boss, man.
From the city?
Man, no.
Oh, okay. Another job, okay.
But his name Randy Cortez. Randy Cortez, if you see this, man, if y'all doing some more of them spicy joints, man, because they inject spices to all kind of different meats and cook them up. So if they doing some spices, man, another person, man, my partner Skylar, man, he into that too. Them boys, some pit masters.
Some pit masters, grill masters.
Grill masters, man. So if they doing any injecting chicken or any duck or something like that, man, let me know, because we can
man, that sounds good. Definitely get a plate, man. Come on now.
we gonna do a little something, man. You know, because when you think about the kids, man, the kids ain't really turkey dress. They ain't really eating all that, man. I got youngest. They ain't eat. They only want pies and cakes.
Yeah, I already know, man. So, boy, that red beans and rice sound good though, man. Come on now.
Yes, sir. My wife pretty much coming into her what they say, her final glow when it comes to cooking that.
Final glow,
She perfecting her red beans and rice to, you know, last time she did it, I was like, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, you know, boy, I almost started something in the kitchen.
Man. Well, okay, yeah, that red beans be hidden, my brother.
Yeah. So now, so it's gonna be all good. Just like I said, just a family.
Yeah.
But with that being said, man, before we go any further, I'm dropping the links off. I'm dropping a link for the podcast on Facebook, and I'm dropping a link for the podcast on Twitter. I'm gonna drop them off right now. I'm gonna hit the press. I'm gonna press and post the link. If anybody want to come on after they hear us talk about the topic, come on, man. Hit the link. We'll bring you into the podcast. We'll just get your opinion about what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So shout out to the people who's looking at us, man. Y'all, thanks for the love.
Appreciate y'all.
And with that being said, man, Roll T, walk us into what we got tonight, man.
You know, y'all see the title over there. You know, keep the same energy. You know, man. This from one of my partners. You know, we go back. You know what I'm saying, like 4 flats. You know, we done been through some tough times together. You know what I'm saying? And he avid listener of the show, and he hit me maybe a week ago. He was like, man, please do an episode about me. The topic. You know, hey, look, I'm just a messenger, y'all. This man, these his words. You know what I'm saying? So those shooters. Women who leave a real nigga, excuse the N-word. That's how we get down with each other. You know what I mean?
Hold on, let me see what you got. Why you doing that?
Okay.
Why you doing that? No. You keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna find that banner and put the banner up.
Okay. You know, women who leave a real nigga, then regret it, and then the real nigga move on. Hey, look, y'all. He was in his feelings. He was emotional. You know what I mean? Because he was hot when he texted me this. So he said, "Why are women fucking stupid?" Then when the man get happy, you know, once he
find something
the heartbreak, why can't they? You know, why can't they take it? Then I asked him if he wanted to be on. He like, "Nah, y'all. You know, y'all do it. I want to hear what boss got to think about it." And then he say how the guy got fucked up, hurt. Then he knows how to heal, and then women that can't handle when the guy heals fast. And then I'm going to the details after this. And he said, because I want to hear boss advice and thoughts. Because nigga, I made it. Your boy's 100% now. So, as I digress, man, this is about maybe let's say 2-3 months ago, right? My partner hit me. Man, I don't know when it was. He hit me like maybe 8-9 in the night. He's like, man, bro, guess what? He got a text message, and from his girl at the time. She was like, man, I can't do it no more. I need some space. I need some time to think about it. Don't try to come over here and change my mind. We done. So she basically broke up with this man via text message. And let's just say he got this text on a Thursday, right? He goes the weekend, and me and him talking or whatever. I'm like, man, you ain't gonna say nothing. You ain't gonna go, to the spot and talk to him, whatever. Like, he was still kind of waffling about it. Yeah. So let's say the next Tuesday he goes, right? He goes to a spot he can't take it no more. He want to talk and see what's going on. So he talked. He basically he want to get some answers, but she kind of like cold and not really trying to tell him what's going on. Like, nah, I can't do it no more. Like, it's not you, it's me. You know that type of stuff. So he was like, man, she was just really cold and she wasn't trying to hear what I'm saying. He was basically a step short of pouring his heart out. You know what I'm saying? And she was not having it. So he was like, man, you sure you want to do this? Because you got like a certain time and a place, where I listen to what you got to say if you want to reconsider. But after that, it's gonna be a wrap. So she was like, nah, I can't do it no more. I just need to work on myself, or whatever she said. You know what I mean? Something like she said, it's not you, it's me, that type of stuff. And so he leaves, and man, we chopping it up, man. My boy was going through it tough. You know what I mean? For about, let's just say about a month. And during this time, I'm telling him, I say, bro, man, she don't realize how she messed up. You know what I'm saying? You don't, all the things you done been through, through this job, that job, this job, that job, trying to find your spot. You got your spot. Your bank account looking nice. You good. You gonna, after you get over this thing, more than likely she gonna try to come back around. This is like right at the beginning is what I told him. and he wasn't trying to hear because emotional. He was going through it or whatever. He really, I think they was in the mix for like 2 or 3 years. So he had feelings and basically fast forward a month. Or let's just say 2 months because he got a text from her. Let's just say maybe a week or two ago, and she was like, I know I messed up, and you might not want to talk to me, basically, but basically wanted him to try again, and he
want to try to make it, want to reconcile,
want to see if she can spin the block back. You know what I mean? So he hits me, and he's like, man, bro, he tells me about it, and I was like, man, bro, what you gonna do? You know what I mean? And he was like, man, I ain't even gonna respond. I was like, oh, because I'm thinking he gonna. I was thinking, he was gonna at least give her a shot. But like, remember, this is like 2 months, so he went through his healing and he was good. Remember, because when I read the text, he's straight. He doing his thing. He out there living life. You know what I mean? So she had a shot, and time has passed. Now, now he done moved on. Now she want to come back on him. And spin the block. Then he didn't text her back. Then I think he had some of her stuff in there. He had some of the stuff in his house still. So he said he put the stuff in the box.
He gave it to her.
UPS it to her. He ain't go to the house or nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah. He like, bro, it's a wrap. We good. You know what I mean? So and I was like, damn, bro, I didn't think you had that in you, to be honest with you, because they was tough. So and then I think she emailed him talking about, man, you had to do all that. You could just do it away or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And good, good luck with your new girlfriend or something. I guess she knew, that he was in the mix with somebody else.
When she found out there was no room for her, it was all of a sudden you could have just threw that away. Basically. The pride. She got back in her pride, and it was just like you ain't have to do all that. You could just So then he his last text is like, now that he healed, she want him back, and now she talking about good luck with your new girl. He was like, bitch, fuck you. Now you over there, because I think she probably went to explore some new ground or something. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, now you sitting with a 3% ass nigga. So basically that's it. And shout out to you. You know who you are, because I know you gonna check us out. You know what I'm saying? And she gonna check us out?
No, not the woman, my partner. You know what I mean?
Okay.
He watches religiously. So I know we gonna have a discussion whenever we drop this, but he want to know what my boy Messiah Boss think, man. You know what I mean? What you think about all you just heard, my brother?
Well, let me piece this together, because you saying they was together like 2.5, 3 years.
Yeah.
They about our age?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They was together like 2 or 3 years.
Yep.
They was just they wasn't engaged, anything like that.
No, not engaged. They were just
obviously no kids, no nothing like that.
Nah, not between them, no.
Okay. No. It was the kids in the mix?
She got 3 or 4, I believe, from a previous situation. You know what I mean?
She got 3 or 4 kids?
Yeah.
And he took her on with 3 or 4 kids?
Yes, sir. Yes, he did.
From other men?
Yeah.
Obviously from other men, because they got from him.
Yeah, they ain't got no kids together.
So he took her on with 3 or 4 kids.
Uh-huh.
And he worked his way up to a better position. Yeah.
Well, because I think when CV hit, I think they had laid him off, and he was I don't think he had a job for a nice stretch, and he was I guess he was doing things on the side to make ends meet, and because I never saw that he ain't never asked for the money or nothing, so he passed his way through it. Then then I think after that he got a better job,
and she left him while he had the better job.
Yeah. He working, he doing his thing now, and this like maybe 2 or 3 months ago. He been at that job, man, bro, since like January. So his finances straight, paper right, so I like I said, it seemed like it was maybe another bull in the ring or something. You know what I mean? Like it's all speculation. You know what I mean?
It's all speculation.
Yeah.
Obviously, she could have spun the block back on a baby, one of the baby's daddies. Depending on how many of them is, if it's just one or it could be 2, 3, 4, it don't matter.
Yeah.
She could have done that.
Yeah.
Not only that she could have done that, I mean, it's very seldom that a woman would leave a man when he's on an incline.
Yeah.
So she left while he was on the incline, which possibly means that, because you got to think about it. Do you kind of know what was she doing for a living, or she was just?
I think she got like her own business where, like, I think she her and the people work with her. They go around cleaning like office buildings and stuff like that. You know what I mean? She had like the same clients or whatever, but I think she run her own business. I think. So
she got her own paper.
Yeah, her own paper.
Okay, well, she got her own paper. So if she got her own paper to be able to take care of her own kids and don't need him, and she was never off.
Yeah.
When he went through and was not making money, like, she has no devout devotion to him because that's not her husband. That's just a boyfriend, and that's just the reality.
Yeah.
The reality of it is the reality of it is that if you go without a job, she can't look at you and be like, well, that's my husband, he's going through a hard season. She just look at you and like, that's just a nigga, that's just my boyfriend. Why is he still here and I'm taking care of him?
But
not necessarily taking care of him.
Yeah,
I have the only legit money coming in. Because what he was doing was it was a blessing that he always had it. Got to it.
He kept the same lifestyle up though. Like whatever they was doing when he was working at the previous place, when he didn't have the job. Yeah, so it was this is what he telling me.
Yeah, okay.
It wasn't no fall off.
He never fell out. He never fall off.
Yeah, no fall off. And now he in a better situation. Money wise, I mean.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10 on that, man. The reality of that is that she probably didn't went and checked out something new, and it didn't work out.
It's usually how it goes, huh, bro?
Another nigga probably didn't hit her a few times and got up out of there, and she left him, who was willing to accept all that and treat her right and things of that nature. I mean, but you got to think about, man, that's not nothing uncommon, man.
Yeah,
women will. It's not you, it's me. Let's take a break.
Yeah,
and very seldomly these women. Not saying that women don't do it, because sometimes women do need, or men need, mental breaks from that situation.
That's true.
Depending, because we don't know the day-to-day how that situation was going inside that house.
That's true.
So I can't say that she didn't need a mental break, but what I do know for sure is that every time somebody has a little space between them like that, somebody getting hit by somebody else.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes, bro.
9 times out of 10, she went and tried out another option.
Yeah,
and at the end of the day, that option wasn't going to accept the whole package. And now she like, let me come back to what accepted me. But now that you moved on, because what he has to think about is that, like I said, depending on what they day-to-day is, because I don't know how she treated him. I don't know how she was coming at him. I don't know if she was disrespecting them at times. I don't know what their day-to-day was like.
Exactly. Yeah.
And you have to understand, because any sane-minded man will be like, well, what will make this man? Do he have kids of his own?
Nah, no kids.
So what would make this man with no kids want to fight so hard to be with a woman who got 3 or 4 kids?
Yeah.
Like, what's so special about her to put up with her 3 or 4 kids? But at the end of the day, what's the age of those kids?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if the age of those kids are teenagers to grown, if they're teenagers to grown, they ain't really kids.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't think she got no like little ones. You know what I mean? Like,
It's a difference when you got a 15-year-old that can stay at the house by themselves.
That's true.
And that's your youngest.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's a different ball game. So if she got teenage to grown kids, it ain't no sweat off his back, because it ain't like he's sitting up there actually babysitting a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I can see how he would do that. Then on top of that, being with a woman who got 3 or 4 kids, being with a woman who's not trying to pressure him to have another kid, I can see how a man would be okay chilling with that situation.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Other than that, man.
What about the breakup via text? How let's just say, hypothetically.
Okay. You remember we talked about this before?
We did.
Break up over text?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did.
I'm gonna break up with somebody over text if I feel like there's a chance that I might risk my freedom in the mix.
Yeah.
So I don't know him.
Yeah.
I don't know her.
Yeah.
But she broke up with him via text.
Yeah.
Because she felt like if she tried to do it face to face, it wasn't gonna be no clean cut.
Okay.
It was gonna be a, why you trying to leave? Why you don't want to stay? What's going on?
Yeah.
She couldn't just be like, I don't want to do this no more.
Yeah.
And just walk away. Yeah. Because he wasn't gonna, let's be honest, he wasn't just gonna let her walk smooth about like that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give me an explanation or something.
That's what I'm saying. He was gonna go through the explanation, who is he, what's the details and all this. And she wasn't trying to do all that. You know what I'm saying?
True that.
So it wasn't gonna be a clean break. So that's why people do it over text. It's like I did it over text and I got done with it. Why? Because I don't got to deal with it. Like, soon as a person break up with you over text, they can roll right around, lay their head on their pillow, and go to sleep with no problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
They ain't gotta argue and fight with you. They ain't gotta, well, I'm gonna break up with you, but I can't leave until Monday. Now I gotta think about if anything gonna happen to me. They ain't gotta do all that.
Clean break.
It's a clean break. Yeah. Now at the end of the day, like I said, depending on what they was going through, or depending on what their relationship was like.
Yeah.
I could see how he'd be like, damn, bro, you ain't even respecting me enough to sit down and talk to me to break up with me. Exactly. Bro, we've been rocking for almost 3 years.
Yeah.
And you don't respect me enough to sit to me face to face, even if it's in public, to break this thing off. Yeah. So I could see why he feel disrespected at.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
Like, but because I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
Keep it buck.
I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I done had women sitting at we done text to their man while she was on all fours.
You know? I know you ain't lying. You know
not even a guarantee that they was gonna be with me.
Yeah.
It was just the fact that like women get like women and men can get disrespectful like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like all the possibilities of what could have happened.
Yeah.
This is what I want to tell his brother. Man, don't worry about nothing that could have happened. All this stuff, don't even worry about it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You moving on with your life. You got a new lease on life. Yep. You doing your thing.
Yep.
You're a single man.
Yep.
You ain't got no kids. You up. The only thing that stood out to me is that she left while you was up. She didn't leave. She didn't leave while you was
going through
the place of uncertainty, going through it.
Yep.
She left when you was up.
Yeah.
So the fact that she left when you was up, the fact that she was like, this man got a good job, got a better job. I wonder how long into the job, the new job he got, was before she left.
What's it? This is November.
Just gauge the time. What was it? About 3 months, 4 months, a year, half a year?
About 6, 7.
It's like 6, 7 months.
Yeah, he been there a stretch.
So 6 or 7 months into his new job.
Yeah.
Of making better money, she left.
Yeah.
Now this is the thing I want to ask him. Did your attitude change when you got more paper?
That's a good, fair question.
Did the way you started, coming out with the situation, you came with a little bit more pride? You know what I'm saying? You had a little bit more stank on your words because You know, at the end of the day, like a nigga do get off in that mode where they can't keep a good nigga down, and that'll run a broad off.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yep. That's
possible. But all in all, man, all in all, I get what he was like. Well, keep the same energy you left. Yeah. So
don't try to come back when all the scars unhealed, most of the scars unhealed or whatever. And now I'm trying to, move on to another situation or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And at the end of the day, you got to understand, was you just broken because you didn't have a legit job, or was you broken before the job? Was you broken when you was without a legit job? So like how long was you broken? So was it something that she was picking up on? Because you got to think about it. If y'all was together 2 or 3 years, was it? A lot of men say they suffer in silence, and they don't think women do the same. Now, not saying that you was doing anything bad.
Yeah.
But we don't know what was all in that woman's head.
Yeah.
While y'all was on. I can't tell you. I can't tell you exactly what was going on, but whatever reason she left and whatever reason she did what she wanted to do, she did it.
Yeah.
That's not for you to think about.
Exactly.
It's only thing for you to do is to be like, just to stand firm and concrete in your choice that you said, I ain't going back to that.
I ain't going back. Yeah.
And just don't go back to that.
Yeah.
And this is what's gonna happen. Once you declare that you're not going back to that, you're gonna get tested to see if you're gonna go back to that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You're
gonna get tested. And what I mean by it is not that you're doing something with a new girl right now and that she tried to come back. Don't be surprised if you go on a stretch and you don't got no action coming your way.
Yep. Because
this is the thing about men and women. A woman can get a man to knock up and show up at her door any day of the week.
Oh yeah.
But us men,
it's tough.
We might have a nice one today.
Yeah.
We might have a nice one tomorrow, but we might not have a nice one for a month or two.
For a nice stretch.
We go on a stretch. And I'm not saying that nobody wants you to, break off with your new situation now, but don't be surprised if you go on a stretch just to test to see if you're gonna go back.
Yeah,
because that's what happens with a lot of people. They get tested. Right. They get tested, and hard times come to see if they're gonna go backwards.
Yep, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
So,
you're right.
Yeah. So what I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna bash this woman because this woman might have a legitimate reason.
Yeah.
Why she decided to separate from you.
Yeah.
Like you said, she a mother of 3 or 4 kids. I don't know what she got going on with her 3 or 4 kids. I don't know where she was at mentally. It's a lot of mental health thing going on nowadays. Some people just need a break. Some people just need peace. You know what I'm saying? Or some people just don't need. Some people just don't need more problems than what comes with the problems that they know that's going to be with them forever. Like, say, for instance, if a woman got 2 or 3 kids, she know those problems going to be with her forever because those are her kids. So what? She don't need any extra problems on that she know that she didn't create.
Yeah.
So she didn't create him as a grown man.
Yeah.
So she don't necessarily need the baggage that he coming with at that point.
I agree.
Not saying that he a bad person.
Yeah.
But she don't need that baggage that he bringing to the table at that time.
Yeah.
So she might have a legitimate reason of why she just separated from you.
Yeah.
She might just needed a little piece. Because the sad thing about it is every time we have gotten to the point to where when people feel like they need a break from someone, it's always alluded to they went and fucked somebody else. Because
9 times out of 10, that's what happened though.
9 times out of 10, that's what's happening.
It's always that one time though. It did.
Yeah.
You're right.
But the fact that woman left you on an incline, I can't really say that was that reason.
Yeah. We don't know
because unless she gave a shot to another nigga that had way more than you still.
That's possible.
And it still didn't work out in her favor.
Yeah.
Which
that's very possible.
At the end of the day, you know, like I said, but once you declare that you ain't going back, it's not even no need for you to worry about it. So
I agree.
You know, just keep doing keep moving forward, man. And you know, let that last relationship be, and just like I always say, enjoy the time you had with it.
Yeah, that's
you
it.
know what I'm saying?
Man, I mean, you know, I like you know, I agree with what you said. I'm coming at it from like, you know, I guess, you know, my perspective is it's really, you know, you could be going through something. Okay, in my opinion, I believe one of the building blocks of a stable relationship is communication. So let's just say you going through something or whatever, but like you could, you know, you ain't got to tell me all the details or whatever, if whatever it is, but like, you know, when you send, in my opinion, when you send somebody a text via, you know, for a breakup, and like I said, this is just me from my vantage point. Like if I was dealing with a female and she wasn't feeling me no more, you could just call me on the phone and be like, okay, this ain't gonna work. You know what I mean? And like I'm gonna try to ask you, but I'm not gonna press you. That's just how I am. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah. And like, that's we keep going.
Yeah, you can hit me and be like, man, this ain't gonna work out. I'm gonna be like, you sure, or why not? Or, you know, maybe we can, you know, come to some kind of agreement, whatever. But if not, okay, cool. You know, like at least give me that respect of calling me, because and it's not even like to bash the women, because you know I would date women, but like you say, men can be scandalous too. So it's I agree, it's you know, it's on the even plane. You know what I'm saying? But like the thing about it though is when you try to come back, you know what I'm saying? Like at, you know, if you good over there, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I can just hear something in the
back.
Oh,
okay.
In the way in the back.
You know, my thing is like, once you, because to me personally, it's disrespectful to break up with me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, if communication is one pillar to me of a relationship, then respect is another one. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so like,
yeah, and the sad thing about it is that like you said, like I don't need to know the details.
Yeah,
but
that's just me though. I don't know if that man built like that. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing, because people move different and people's lifestyles are different.
That's very true.
I'm not gonna lie. There was a point in time in my life where not saying that I was dating people, because I've only been and I only dated one woman, and that's the woman that became my wife.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But people that I've dealt with, when they decided that they was gonna break off from me or whatever, I needed to know the details.
Okay.
And the reason why is because the way I knew I was moving and the things I knew I was involved in, that on the other end, who they breaking off with me with and who it is, and how that me and that person maybe done had some words with each other. Me and this person probably didn't had a little, okay, you know where to find me. We can meet up. I needed to know those details, because at the end of the day, depending on in a certain lifestyle, pull up action comes with that.
Yeah, it do.
So when you out there dealing with somebody, and I'm not gonna lie, I take stuff to heart. So when somebody is dealing with somebody or whatever like that, and I ask them like, oh man, where this person stay or where this person do, and when they don't tell me stuff like that, I feel like you just chose the other side. You see what I'm saying? Why? Because at the end of the day, let's be honest. In most cases where most people have dealt with somebody quite some time, they done told the other person possibly some things about you. You know what I'm saying? They done spoke on you before in some capacity.
That's how, you
know what I'm saying?
That's how I go.
And depending on how people moving out here, it's like, nah, I need to know the details of that, because at the end of the day, I know what kind of I know how I'm moving and I know how they moving. I don't run with him, but I know how he move. So yeah, I need to know the details on that.
I got you. Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
So at the end of the day, if Buddy out here and he moving and shaking, you know, out here doing what he got to do to survive, and she come from dealing with dudes who movers and shakers, he need to know the details. Why? Because she might have left him for some nigga that's trying to do him some harm.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, but
that's true.
But people will sit there and tell you, well, I'm not gonna give you this because I'm not gonna do that. What Buddy looking at you like, so you telling me you're not gonna let me know who this person is, where he stay, because I need to, not because I'm going to go do something, but I need to have the one up on this person in case it gets to that point.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? But and when you don't give me what I need, I don't have the one up. I'm looking like, okay.
You're looking over your shoulder.
I'm looking over my shoulder.
I got you.
You see what I'm saying? That and that's how, because you got to think about it. This man, girl, say this man, this man, girl, say in that situation, like you said, he was out here doing what he had to do to get by. Now you left him, and if you come from dudes who doing what they doing to get by, and in the midst of all that, you saying, well, he doing this, yeah, he did, he was doing this, whatever. And they know everything about this man.
Okay,
and this man know nothing about the people that you.
Yeah, I ain't think about it like that. Yeah,
damn. So what happens when you leave that dude, and then that dude think you coming back on my end, and that he want to do me some harm? But I'm left out because
he got the clean drop on me.
He got the clean drop on me.
Yeah. Okay. Damn. I ain't think about it like that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's straight up. Yeah.
You know my kid.
Yeah.
I don't know yours.
Yeah.
You know my BM. I don't know yours.
Yeah, damn.
You know where they stay. I don't know where yours stay.
Yeah. Wow.
You know everything about me. I don't know nothing about you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you telling that man, but I can't give you the details on that man. What you mean you can't give me the details on that man?
I see what you're saying.
Just because you know that man don't mean, just because you think you know that man don't mean you really know him. And I know damn well that brother don't know him.
Yeah.
But you have to understand, when dudes move in a different capacity of life, and it's the same way for women. But women don't act, or women don't think about stuff like that, because 9 times out of 10, not until recently, you wouldn't see women actually coming out here and physically doing something to other women. Like men always physically coming doing something to other men.
It's true.
You see what I'm saying? Women, you know, it's those few that's been doing it.
Yeah.
You know, but men have been known to do stuff like that.
That's how we build.
Men have been known to, well, once I touch something and then I can't touch it no more because she dipped, these niggas get mad.
Yeah.
You know, and then if this person know everything.
Yeah, true that.
This person know, oh well, I know where this man baby mama stays. So guess what? I know one place I can cut him off in the crosshairs too, going over there.
Yeah.
Like, and this is the stuff that what happens when, you know, you leave a person wide open like that. So when it comes to details, and when it come to breaking off with somebody, or you want to take a break or whatever, and like I said, you know, in these current times, 9 times out of 10, when people go take their little breaks, they go take breaks to go check out other options.
Yeah. See if that grass green on the other side.
Not too many people taking breaks to not go see if the grass green on the other side.
You're right.
They going to go try it.
Yeah.
They doing it for a reason. And all you can do as a man, and all Buddy can do, is just, like I said, it's very seldom that this woman then been like, I broke up with you over text, and did all this to be like, yeah, I just need to get a piece of
Yeah.
mind away from him.
Yeah. You gotta be
not when this dude has never really given her a reason to not do anything, and then you pretty much left this man when he was getting promoted in life.
Basically. Yep.
So for you to leave from for you to dip out over him the way you dipped out on him when he was getting promoted.
Yeah.
And then to come back 9 times out of 10, you went and try something somewhere else and it didn't work out in your behalf.
Didn't work out. Yep.
That's what possibly happened 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, that's what I'll put my money on. You know what I mean?
You know.
Yeah.
Nine times out of 10, because the fact that now that man has gotten a new girlfriend, the moment you find out he got a new girlfriend, your attitude changed.
Mm-hmm.
Now you could have did that. You could have did that. Yeah, you left.
Yep.
You left to try something somewhere else.
Yep.
And it didn't work out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or it wasn't that it didn't work out, because you could, which some women do.
Yeah.
A lot of women do.
Yep.
Because I done talked to many of women who have went and left their husbands to go be with some man on the outside. And it wasn't that, put it like this. Communication and understanding is 2 of the biggest foundations in a relationship. Communication and understanding. Why? Because with communication and understanding, with those 2, it lets you know that we can always improve on the situation for the better than where we are currently right now.
True.
You know, you got somebody who can communicate and who has good understanding and they're receptive to moving forward. But you got to have them talks. You can't be afraid to have them talks or whatever like that. There's so many women I know that I've met over the years that have left their husbands. Same type situations. Husband making good money. Husband did this. Husband gave him the vacation home and all this. Whatever. They left these husbands because they wasn't getting sexually satisfied or something like that.
Yeah.
Right. So they left these husbands to go dibble and dabble out in the streets.
Yeah.
Right. Now, when you left your husband to go dibble and dabble out in the streets, I can't say what your husband had done, because it's not your husband ain't they ain't the person that I met. I'm talking about you the person that the focus is on.
Exactly.
So you didn't went and left and you didn't dibble and dabbled out into the streets. And the thing of it is that if like, say for instance, if bad sex was the issue, or sex wasn't as good, or whatever was the issue, it's simple. Hey, we talk about it. If it's something that the doctors can rectify, let's go to the doctor.
Let's get it done. Yep.
Let's get it. Let's get it done. Now, what I tell most men is, look, your pride, you got to put it to the side, and you got to be receptive. You know, and go. You can't take it personal. You know, that you're getting older and that you're not who you was when you was younger. Go do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, she done dibble and dabbled out in these streets, and then she done met man after man, or a couple of different men, and went outside and started doing her thing, and she was loving it, not ready to come home. Not ready to come home. But this is the problem. Yeah, you getting the much needed sex that you ain't had in forever. But dude after dude after dude ain't nothing here, but
that's all it is.
It ain't nothing here but me busting you up.
That's it.
And we ain't gonna never be together. I'm showing you we ain't gonna never be together. Matter of fact, I'm telling you,
it ain't gonna happen.
Why you don't just go back home with your husband?
Ooh.
You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like, but you gotta have somebody, when you're in a relationship, you gotta have that type of that communication and that understanding that when things ain't snapping, because when you talking about being in a relationship with somebody for a long period of time, you know what I'm saying? Things are not gonna always be the same.
Yeah.
That when y'all first got together, that jackrabbit love that y'all had, that goes as time goes by.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Things change.
Yeah.
You know, you don't go to see grandmothers and grandfathers sleeping in different rooms. You know what I'm saying? Like things don't be the same always.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever that woman left for, like I said, charge it to the game. That wasn't your wife. And that's one thing. That's one thing old buddy could look at, man. That wasn't even my wife anyway.
Exactly.
So it's not a reason for you to be mad. It's not a reason for you to be huffing and puffing. It's not a reason for you to be tripping, because that's not even your wife, man.
Yeah, yeah.
So if she left for another man for a little time, chunk it up, move on with your life. And it's no point of getting mad. There's no point of getting upset. But I do understand why you upset, because guess what? This woman had 3 to 4 kids. You had none. You've been with her for like 3 years.
Yeah.
You was pretty much stepdad.
Basically,
doing all this stuff like this. And what you thinking is this broad texted me over the phone and done away with me. You ain't got the respect enough to just meet me even in public to tell me to my face this is what's going on.
Exactly.
After all that we done been through, after all that I've been through, as much as I'd have been on your shoulder and you done cried on, this how you do it like this?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah. So it's the ball in this court.
Yeah. Like well, just keep in mind that was 2-3 months ago when it happened. And now he want to talk about it, kind of revisiting history, because she tried to come back in the mix. But like I heard growing up, I'm pretty sure you heard it too, man. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. You know what I mean? Like,
it's how you do it.
Like,
how you do it will like I said, we keep that bridge up for you to go back and forth across.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. You do it the right way, at least, maybe, at least I hear you out, and then maybe, we can see what's going on. But like, you for lack of a better term, you shit on me. Come on, bro. Like, I ain't gonna let you do it again. You know what I mean? Come on now. Yeah. Like, one of the things you said to me back when we was out there, when you was a rascal, when we was out there in them spots, man, you was like, man, you got to make people pay for their decisions, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You remember telling me that?
You got to make people stand on those decisions that they make.
You got to make people stand on them, man. Yeah. So you do it.
Even though that the moment you find out about it, internally you forgive them. Yeah. But externally, they don't have to never know.
Exactly.
Internally, when things happen, you can forgive anybody like right then, right there.
On the spot.
As soon as you find out about it, you be like, inside, you be like, I forgive them, but externally, it'll never come out.
Yeah, you ain't gonna blame me again.
It's not for your satisfaction. It's for my peace. Exactly. So internally, I could be like, man, it's cool, but externally, I don't have to put it out there to where you can turn around and look at me just be like
you was square,
like everything's just okay. No, externally, I never have to let that go. So but yeah, like people have to make people stand on the decisions that they make.
Stand on them,
Because what you have to understand as a person is that everybody move and handle things different. Everybody kind of think we all have the same carbon copy of how we should handle things. And if someone does something to me, we all gonna handle it the same. Yeah, and that's not true. That's not it's not gonna work like that.
Yeah, true.
So
true that.
But I like to tell his brother, man, to end off on this topic, man. You don't if you got your mind made up that you ain't going back, just don't go back. Don't ruin your witness, and you your number one witness, so don't ruin yourself.
Yeah.
If you always say you ain't turning back, you ain't going backwards, just don't do it.
Don't do it.
And just let it be that.
Yeah. Yep.
Just let it be there. Go on with your life. Don't even worry about it. Don't spend the block back on it.
Yep.
But I'm gonna tell you, the moment you declare, like not with your mouth, because people lie with their mouth all the time.
All the time.
Today ain't no real declaration.
Yep.
A real declaration, nobody hears a real declaration.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody hears a real declaration but God.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, your mouth can be completely closed, but in here, you're gonna be like, nah, I ain't going back.
Ain't going, yep.
And guess what? The moment you declared in here that you ain't going back, you're gonna get tested to see if you're gonna go back.
Straight up.
You know, your mouth saying anything now. Your mouth, I ain't going back, I ain't doing that, I ain't doing that, I ain't doing that. But the moment in here that you be like, nah, I ain't doing it, you're gonna get tested to see if you're gonna go back. Mm-hmm. It never fails.
Oh yeah.
That's a part of life.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
So yeah. You know,
shout out to my homie, man.
Yeah,
appreciate
shout out to him, man.
Yeah,
like, yeah.
Appreciate
like,
you.
I wish you would have
came
up here and told it yourself, but I understand you don't want to be out, in the mix like that.
You want to be low key.
That comes with a certain imagery, man. You know, and one thing about it is, man, when you get on these cameras, man, and you know, and you get to, you know, relieving how you really feel about something, man. You know, we in a world where, you know, man can't be emotional, man can't be this, because you're gonna look like you're weak, or you're gonna look like you're this, or you're gonna look like you're unstable just because you got feelings and emotions. And
exactly.
No, but I get why you did what you did, man. You know, it's all good. You can't have no if you ain't ready to, you know, to bear that cross of not worry about how people look at you.
Yeah, man.
Because you know, on social media, you know, one thing about people, they're gonna spin the narrative.
Oh yeah.
You know? And they'll spin it all. They'll spin it all against you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So, but yeah, man, that was cool, man.
Yeah.
Just keep it forward, man, and
keep your head up, man.
Keep your head up. But Roti, let's move on to this next one real quick.
All right, let's get it.
Can you see that?
Has sexual liberation positively impacted women today? Ooh.
Has sexual liberation positively impact women today? With all this sexual liberation they got going on, and you know, back in the day, you know, and even today, you know, that modesty pocket that our grandparents grew up under, our great grandparents grew up under, and some of our parents, depending on where they grew up at, and who choose to still uphold it, you know, that modesty pocket, that a lot of our families grew up under, it's not really there no more.
Yeah, it's a new day, brother.
Don't get me wrong. You have some grandmothers who still look at their granddaughters with that side eye when they see them in certain things, and they see them acting a certain way, and the respect is still there.
Yeah,
you know. And then you got some grandparents who is just as worse than the grandkids.
It's true.
They living out here just like the grandkids.
Gallivanting.
You know, they out here gallivanting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sexual liberation has came with, you know, a lot of that. A lot of the old school losing the morals, the ethics. Sexual liberation has came with that. Why? Because you have now had a class of women, and what I mean by class is I don't mean by, you know, one decade. I just mean you have a group of women who have been pushing for women to be able to do whatever they want, whenever they want.
Yeah.
It's my body, my choice.
Yeah.
And things of that nature. And not only if men stand up against it, you know, it's definitely an issue. Every time a man stands up for modesty on a woman, it's you trying to put us back in slavery. You know, I'm not a slave.
Yeah.
You trying to control my body and things of that nature.
Yeah.
So when you look at now, matter of fact, I did a retweet that pissed a lot of women off on social media. Not too long ago.
Okay.
I say a woman asks if your girl wore this, and she pretty much ain't have nothing on. If your girl wore this out in the open, I wish I would have saved it because I should have put it up. If your girl wore this out in the open, would you be mad? Or would you allow her to wear it, or you insecure? You have a problem with it.
Okay, got you.
So I said, why every time a man stands up against what he want his woman or his wife, because she stated it, if a wife did it, you know, why every time a man stands up against his wife and say, nah, she know better than that, or no, she ain't doing that, he always got to be insecure because he don't let her come outside looking like she worked for the street. It's if you don't let your woman come outside wearing anything she wants to, if you don't let her show all the skin she want to show, if you don't let her come outside with all the short this and short that on, you insecure. Because you don't want your woman out here dressing like that.
Yeah, I know you had a lot of them, man, in your comments on my brother.
Well, obviously, because if you look at the TL, you see what a lot of them wear.
Because we're gonna put up TL.
Matter of fact, you see what a lot of them don't wear.
Because we're gonna put up TL later, ain't we, brother?
And
are we gonna put it up later?
Yeah, we're gonna put up the TL.
We're gonna show y'all for yourself, because facts, bro.
So obviously, with the uprise of OnlyFans, which a lot of women have jumped into the OnlyFans game. Whether it's just because it's something that they like to do, because they like being sexually liberated, and just the money is a byproduct of it. And a lot of them jumped into it because it was, you know, at the time I ain't have no work, and this I never thought that I'd be showing it, but hey man, I gotta make some money. I'm showing it.
Hey, that's right.
I ain't standing up waiting for no guard to give me nothing. I'm showing it, and I ain't worried about it. I just have to deal with that on the other side. You know. Now this whole, you know, let me show it, sexual, you know, liberation movement of current, you know, has it impacted women positively in your mind?
In my mind.
In your mind. Just in your mind.
Well, this is how I answer that. I believe, you know, since we talk about women, you know, of course it goes for men too, but like women you should be able to do whatever you want. You know what I mean? And like it kind of all ties into what we were talking about earlier, actually, how, you know, bring the point home. It depends on the woman. Now, you know, if you want to be out there and let's just say, you know, be liberated sexually, you want to, you know, because it's funny because I was at the J earlier, and these women was talking, you know, my coworkers, they was talking amongst each other. You know, we was all talking, and one of my coworkers said her dude asked her before they got together what the body count was, and her first thing was like, "Look, I apologize now for you." You know what I'm saying? Like, because he said
out there,
it was what it was. So you know, I think she said he was like 4. You know, he was a low number, and you know, she was out there. You know, and look, he still makes choices, and they still together. They do their thing. You know, so if you know what comes with it, and you know, and like you said, you make everybody should have a choice on what they're gonna do with their body, with their self, whatever. You know, for one, long as you know there's gonna come with some consequences. You know what I mean? It depends on what you want. Now, if you want to be sexually liberated and you can't have both though, more than likely, because most dudes I know ain't, if you out there throwing the box around like that, liberated and all that, you can't be in a relationship doing that too with dudes I know. You know what I'm saying? So like you have to make a choice, either that or have the discipline in within yourself, because because women can, as you well know, women can get sex. You can get sex on the drop of a dime, basically. You know what I mean? About 99 out of 100 dudes, if you say you walk up to them and okay, let's go smash somewhere, they'll do it. You know what I mean? That's just how it goes. So it takes more discipline for a woman. But as long as you know what you're getting into, and if you're ready to live that life, okay, cool. I can say that'll be a positive impact. But what I see a lot is that a lot of women will go do it, and then like you see, kind of like you said earlier when we talking about on the previous subject, you get out there and okay, I want to go out there and be liberated sexually,
right?
But then these dudes that you get with, that's all you getting from them.
Right.
But usually, most women 9 out of 10, they want to go further than that. And he's like, I want you to go back to, like you said in the previous example, won't you go back to your husband or go to this dude or whatever. So if that's if that's all you getting, okay, that's all you're gonna get, most likely. You know what I mean? We just gonna keep it a stat. You know what I'm saying? But if you want more than that, you can't have your cake and ice cream. That's what I'm saying. And if you cool with that, okay, then you good. But like if you try to switch it up after you done had your cake and now I want to eat this ice cream too. Nah, don't work like that. That's negative. So I would say 50-50, bro, because it's because I see a lot of posts be like, what a good man that, why nobody don't want to commit. And I could just speak for me. Like if I had a choice between a woman that was, I'm not even gonna say virgin, but like let's just say she had I had two women the same, I'm gonna go with the one with the lower body count. That's just what it is, because I've been disciplined. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's my preference. But like that, I'm just one man though, so I don't know, what every other man thinks or whatever. So I would say 50-50 is half and half, my brother, on the impact of them. You know what I'm saying?
What I mean by impact women positively, like what has it done positively for women? Like because before you go any further.
Okay.
And this is what I want males to understand.
Okay.
Sexual liberation don't necessarily just mean having sex. Sexuality covers a wide range of things.
That's true.
So a woman can be sexually liberated and not be actually sexual with a man. She can be sexually liberated as in the way she dress. So she may say, well, I dress this way because it makes me feel confident. It makes me feel beautiful. So this is how, and this is why I dress this way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And or I have became a little bit more of a flirtatious person, but I'm not taking it there with nobody. You know what I mean? Like, so it doesn't necessarily mean she's laying down in a bed with somebody,
Okay.
Because obviously, as you can see, just sexual liberation just don't come between men and women. You got
True.
women and women together.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And as you know, with males, a woman can say, "Well, I lay down with 100 women," and a man will be like, "Oh, well, that ain't bothering me none," because
That's
it
true.
ain't like laying down with 100 men.
That's true.
That's a different ball game.
It is, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because let's be honest. If a woman tell a man, "I lay down with 100 women," most men gonna be like, "Hey,
yeah,
can you find some of those women and bring them back?"
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's how they gonna look at it. He think about menage action. Yeah, he is.
He thinking about the benefit of him. It don't benefit him when there's another man in there.
Yeah.
or it don't benefit him to be with a woman and she done been, spun around the whole neighborhood with men.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So the way we look at this thing is different. We look at this thing a different way. So when it just comes to liberation, it can mean a lot of things outside of sex. So when I say positively, like, did it impact women? With when you look at like the Lizzos, obviously you look at the Meg, I'm not even gonna call particular names. You look at the rise of the female rapper, and if you think about it, when you think of female rappers, how many of them you think are clothed that you could think of? Because the ones you think that are clothed, you look at them like conscious rappers. Yeah, you don't really think of conscious rappers off the top of your mind when you think about rappers. You think about the ones who talking about selling drugs, killing, dealing, doing this.
Those are the ones that push. Yeah.
So exactly. Yeah. So the women who are clothed don't even come to your mind.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
If I tell you think of your top 5 rappers, women, you're gonna think of top 5 rappers, and 9 times out of 10, they're gonna be naked women.
Yeah.
Pretty much predominantly naked women.
Yeah.
So
that's true. What they say that sex sells?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's true.
So just as women become more liberated sexually, it doesn't necessarily mean she becomes more naked either.
It's true.
Why? Because there's a lot of women who only see sexual liberation in their case as I do what I do behind closed doors, whatever I want to do it with. But when I'm out here, she can be quote unquote modest dressed.
It's true. It's true.
She could just have a wild nature behind closed doors.
That's true.
So what I tell men is, don't get fooled by modest dressed either.
Facts.
Don't get fooled by modest dressed either.
Yeah. You're right.
But have you, and we're gonna close out this topic, but have you seen it? Have you seen a positive impact outside of, oh well, it has brought women to make more money?
And that you just took, you took my thunder, because that's all I was gonna say. Like they, it's a lot of, like, if we just go back, before this, before the liberation, a lot of these industries, like a lot of the industries really was controlled by men, like pimps and all of that. They, like, the men would go, like they the women would do it, but then the men would take most of the money. That's usually how I go. Now they just get their money directly. So other than that, I mean, you to, like I say, if about the women that really think it through, and that's what they decide to do, then yeah, I mean, they got they living their best life if that's what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like like, let's just say the shame and the judgment has been taken away on the most part. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we talking like over the airways, because you really can't speak on that in the negative, like, because they gonna come for you. Like how it seemed like they was coming for you in the comments. You know what I mean? So for the women that really want to do it, yeah, I think they got they they don't have to worry about what what's being, how they're being portrayed if they are sexually liberated. Yeah, so but if that's not what you really want to do, or if you decide to switch it up, then yeah, it's negative. You know what I mean? So I would say the positive is just the lack of judgment, but like and the money. That's in my opinion. You know what I mean? But what you think about that, brother? Do you think it's been a positive impact on these on sexually liberated women?
Has it been a positive impact?
Yeah.
outside of just giving them more access to different streams of money. You know what, man? And this might sound strange.
Okay.
I think the deeper off women have gotten into sexual like just orientation in different things.
Mm-hmm.
What it has opened up their mind to is the amount of danger that comes with it, though. I know a lot of women wouldn't know about the dangers that comes with like sex trafficking and things of that nature if they wasn't in a super liberated sexual, state of life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't know about it.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of women are more on alert of their surroundings because of what they do. While the average person, the average woman who thinks, well, I don't live like this, I don't do like this, they don't pay attention to their surroundings.
Yeah.
Because they think, well, I'm not doing this, I'm not in this, so it shouldn't be happening to me.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. So it comes to awareness with it. It comes to awareness with it. Yeah, and don't get it twisted. The education of what's going on and what's happening to women, you can get it without being OnlyFans girl or being on some type of you can get that. All you got to do is just get around the right people to look it up. But I think it raised the overall awareness about women's protection.
Yeah.
Just because a lot of women are more into sex work and being sexually liberated and things of that nature, it's globally opening up a lot of more women's eyes about what could possibly be happening.
Yeah, that's true.
Or things that are going on that most women wouldn't think about.
That's true.
So
that's true.
Even though most people gonna see it as a negative, I'll look and find the positive in that negative.
Yeah.
And so that other than that and just helping them like getting into more money, I really don't see
too much positive.
Yeah, because I mean, when women come on, we'll talk to some women in the near future, and maybe they'll maybe they'll be able to tell me something or show me something that my eyes can't see.
Exactly. Because like looking at it from, let's just say, my point of view, I've heard all along, a lot of women over the years be like, man, we don't want to be just sexual objects. We don't want to be seen as that. We want to be seen as more. Okay, fair enough. But in juxtaposition to that, when you come out dressed a certain way, showing off body parts, okay, I know what I'm looking at. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, like I think the perfect word you said was confusion. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, well, you say you want this, but you do this. So that don't, so and like you say, it's not about like, just being sexual. It's just about maybe like, and you said don't get, like you said, don't get confused with the women that's dressed modest. You're right. You know what I mean? So it's like,
I'm gonna leave this topic with this.
Okay.
It's to me, it's simple. It's like I can't address people how I encounter people.
Okay.
You understand?
Fair enough.
And that's what a lot of people do. They address people how they encounter people.
Mm-hmm.
Say for instance, I remember I was going into a corner store.
Okay.
And I seen this woman. Obviously, you knew she was on drugs and you knew she was out there selling her body.
Okay.
Right? You knew it.
Yeah.
Me and this other dude was walking to the store. The lady walked up across the street. Mm-hmm. So the other dude stopped and he looked at the lady like that, and I went and I grabbed the door and I was like, come on in. How you doing, Miss Lady, like that? And the other dude was like, man, that hoe would open the door for me. He addressed her how he saw her. You see what I'm saying?
I agree with that. Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I can't be like, because I see you like that, that means I have to address you how I see you. Why?
True.
Because I could have been the last person that you saw. Whether the word, if I would have gave you the word that the other dude gave you, or gave you the word that I gave you, that could have changed your life.
It's true.
These people are already in a bad predicaments and in a bad situations or whatever like that. And they used to the world looking down on them and talking down on them anyway. So why, as a person, I have to govern myself to not be like the rest of the world.
Yes.
So when I see them and I encounter them, I give them encouragement. I say something nice to them. Why? Because my word could be like, dang, they still are good people in here.
I agree.
And that could spark a person's a mind or heart to change to be better.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But people don't see it like that. People are like, well, I see this person as a dog, or that's how I'm gonna treat them.
Yeah.
And we can't do that. So when it comes to a woman, like you said, you could be walking down the street butt naked. I'm not gonna treat you like nothing. I'm just like, going by, like you say, if I can't say nothing nice, I ain't gonna say nothing at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what we have to do.
Yeah.
We have to, if we can't, we have to start sticking to that. We ain't gonna say nothing nice. If we're not gonna bring anything positive to the situation, just keep your mouth closed and keep on going. Keep your opinions and keep on going.
True that.
Yeah. So
I agree.
Other than that, man, we'll spin the block back on that situation again, man. And with that, man, let's close this out with the stroll down the TL.
That TL stroll, man.
Stroll down the TL, man. We're gonna close it out real good. Let me share my screen. All right. You can see me, Roti.
Oh yeah. Right.
First off the gate.
That's a good one. I think the same thing.
She says people grow apart and it's okay.
It is.
I mean, that's pretty plain and simple.
It is.
But I think it depends on the severity of your relationship, though.
I was just thinking that.
Like when you take a different covenant, it's not that easy. It's just we grow apart and we just
part ways.
Like I said, at the end of the day, it's about communication and understanding and being receptive.
Yep.
And with that, like I said, it always can show you that we can become better than what we was yesterday.
Yeah.
How you feel about that, Ron?
I agree with that. Like I think one of our constant themes in relationships and life and all of that is vetting, very much. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like she's right, people do grow apart. But like if you, in my opinion, I think you're right with me when I say this. Whoever you align with, if we talking marriage, you know what I mean? We talking permanent.
Right.
If you like this, how I see it. If I have these core things, let's just say 3 or 4 core things, like I said earlier, communication, respect, trust, and like, let's just say faith. You both believe in saying if we have those 4 core things, then like people like growing apart, that's kind of like outside of the core thing, kind of
right.
Like the window dressing, I guess. You know what I mean? Like that. If you in a marriage, you know what I'm saying? Like you have those little things on the outside, but like if people who people are at their cores, bro, mostly like that's who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But there's times when people have, like, if you a certain way, you can have a life-changing event where it changes you to the core. Like, I'm not knocking that, but like, that's why you should vet who like you say, if we thinking covenant, life, lifelong covenant to death do you part. Yeah, you better make sure y'all are vetted, man. You know what I mean? Because like, okay, we can grow apart, but we still married. You know what I mean? In God's eyes, and just keep it like that. Exactly. It ain't just no, okay, we grew apart, we out of here. It don't work like that.
All right, let's see what else we got down here.
We 2 for 2, huh, brother?
Yeah. People will speak down on their own self just to look good in front of other people, and that's crazy. People will speak down on their own selves just to look good in front of other people, and that's crazy. Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah. It's true, though. It's true.
It's true. It's true. People dumb themselves down all the time.
Yeah.
Just to fit in somewhere where they shouldn't even be trying to fit in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you have to dumb yourself down to be around or consider yourself to have friends, you probably are around the wrong people.
Yeah.
More than likely. And it's crazy because you're probably the only person that notice it. The other people don't notice it because I guess when you say speak down on themselves, I mean, that's just all around crazy.
Yeah, you're around the wrong people. You gotta do that.
Yeah, if you gotta do that, you're around the wrong folks.
Yeah,
it's not really much to say to that, man. Like it's no way that I'm going to dilute myself to be in the presence of other people.
Yeah,
but I get it, because some people be chasing people who are more, who have more, or who are more famous, or
material,
or who are just more known.
Yeah,
some people just be trying to fit around the wrong people just because they're more known. They don't have more substance than you.
Exactly.
But they just more known. So you'll dumb yourself down just for a little bit more light.
Yeah.
Which in turns you kill your substance.
Yes.
So definitely, like, whoever doing this, man, stay true to yourself.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Stay true to yourself.
Very true.
So
at the end of the day, man, at the end of the day, you only gonna really have, if we talking lifelong friends, like people that's really down for you.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna have too many of them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, when we was in school, everybody hung, 100 deep or 50 deep or whatever. But like, most of them really wasn't, they were just associates. So,
right.
It wasn't really nothing life changing,
Right.
But you feel like you gotta do that, man. Just, it's okay to be in your own zone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Let's see what else we got here.
You see, there you go, TL. There you go. Come on now.
Yeah.
What a damn TL.
Long distance is trash. I think we talked about long distance before, haven't we?
Yeah, I think we did touch on it. I agree. It's trash, though. I wouldn't do it. I ain't gonna do it, brother.
Oh, nah, that's something different. I ain't really on there right now.
Is that a true statement, brother?
Why do men get worried when their spouse asks them, "Can we talk?" Oh man.
That's a good question, brother.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll let you speak on that one, man.
Why they get worried? I mean, if you're getting worried, well, I can't say, because most people going to equate it to, well, because he probably cheating.
Yeah.
Watch now. Well, it's just retweets. He ain't got no quote retweets.
Yeah.
Because most people are like, if he getting worried, that means he probably doing something he ain't supposed to be doing. Or that means she probably doing something that she ain't supposed to be doing.
Yeah. Somebody being a rascal.
Yeah. You have to understand that when somebody say, "Can we talk?" It ain't even got to be a relationship. It can be just a mother, mother talking to a child or something like that. When they say, "Can we talk?" Instantly, you're gonna go through a checklist of things that possibly could be going wrong, and that's just human nature.
You're right.
That's just human nature. But obviously it's a little bit more in depth when you're in a relationship, because you know what you're doing, and that partner know what they doing, and they know what they bringing and what conversation they trying to have. So the worry is dependent on how you living. I mean, it's simple as that. How you living gonna determine your worry.
It's true.
So
if you ain't doing nothing wrong, you ain't got nothing to worry about, huh, my brother?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
You ain't got nothing to worry about if you ain't doing nothing. So I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory right there. Let me move on from that. All right, we're on tonight's show, 1998. Come on, we get one more. When I hear about it, should I stay? Should have stayed strangers with a lot of. Yeah. Oh, I ain't want to see that. Dave Campbell's football. Should have stayed strangers with a lot of MFers. Has there been anyone that you think that you met that you'd have been like, man, I wish I would never met that person?
At first, when you first ask that question on the surface, of course, I mean, we all got people that we wish we could have a rerun or redo. You know what I mean?
Right.
When I delve into it a little deeper, though, I believe everybody that I met and like had interactions with has taught me something. You know what I mean? I've learned a lesson. Either don't try to change nobody. The one that really come to my the one quote that come to my mind is that Maya Angelou quote. You know what I mean? Once somebody show you who they are, believe them. And because I've stayed in some situations where I'm looking at the potential and who this person who this person has shown me flashes to be, like, at their best self, instead of who they are consistently. You know what I mean? Like, it's been some questionable things, and that's who you are most of the time. But like, a lot of people bring you in with that little flash of greatness that they'll show you. You know what I mean? Okay, like, you could do that, then you stay. But on the surface, I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? When I go deeper, I appreciate everybody that came in my life, man. Even the ones that done fucked me over. You know what I'm saying? We just keep it a buck, bro.
Yeah. I mean, it's I understand, man. Some people have met some really horrible people in life.
Yeah.
And and some people it's just like, whether it was on different jobs or different things. It's just some people just wish you just never met, never worked with, never came across. And I think that's something. I think that's something that everybody has thought about at least once or twice.
Oh yeah.
Now when you saying a lot of MFers, boy, it just depending on how you was out there living, because you know, like I said, you know, the more crazy and wild you live, you're gonna meet crazy and wild people.
That's what you're gonna attract.
You're gonna attract. So sometimes you may attract, you know, what you will become to hate one day.
Yeah.
You know,
it's true.
And not saying that you was a person like that person, but y'all had a commonality, because sometimes you can have a commonality with a person that will turn out to be your worst enemy. You know, but y'all had a commonality that brought y'all together.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely you know, felt that, you know, to a certain degree. Let me see if we can find one more before we shut this down for the night. If you don't get the energy you give back, it's not okay to selfless. I think we talked about something like that before. Do not let behavior of others destroy your inner peace. Exactly. Let's finish off with this one, Roti. Do not let the behavior of others destroy your inner peace. Only look up to God. Only look up to God.
Man, that go back to the to what we began the show with my partner. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's
whatever people do, man. You got to think about what's best for you.
Yep.
You know, and I get it. Everybody don't believe in God. You know, it's some people out here that really think they devils for real, and they live like it.
Yeah.
You know.
True.
But at the end of the day, it's no matter what type of static, what type of drama somebody bring to you, it's up to you what you decide to give back to that situation.
True that.
You know, so it's simple. Either I'm gonna give a godly response, or I'm gonna give a worldly response, and that's just how you gotta live. It's quite simple as that.
Yeah, true.
You know, and sometimes a godly response gonna put it like this. Sometimes a godly response gonna have you looking crazy in the initial.
Misunderstood.
You know, it's gonna have you looking misunderstood.
Yeah.
It's gonna have you looking like you turn the other cheek when you've been slapped. You know, like it's gonna, you know, it's gonna look like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, people might come to you and being loud and boisterous and all that stuff like that, and you just, man, I'm gonna let you have it. You know what I'm saying? And like you may look like an idiot, a fool right then and there.
Yep.
But sometimes, you know, like you said, that peace is what saves your life.
You ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm definitely gonna like this and retweet that.
Yeah, definitely. That's 100. Yeah.
Other than that, you got anything to say on that, Roti?
Man, I agree with that wholeheartedly. You know, what people say or do, I can just, you know, speak on myself. I try my best to not let other people's actions control me, you know, because all it takes, one slip up, you know, you can you can see red or whatever and, you know, react out of anger, that could change your life. You know what I mean? You know, so, you know, definitely, you know, like you say, everybody don't believe in God, but for those who do, and you decide to follow him, that's not an easy walk, you know, especially if you're trying to live how he lived, you know, and because that's, you know, I believe we should strive for perfection. But we're never going to hit that. You know, you just try to, you know, live how Jesus would. So if you living like that, then yeah, you're going to come across some opposition, let's just say it like that. And, you know, and just keep your eyes stay on God. That's the formula, you know what I mean? Because you're going to need to, you know, and, you know, I agree with that. You know, I couldn't have said it no better myself, my brother.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. With that being said, man, let me stop sharing.
Yeah.
Let me get up out of this. That was our Stroll Down the TL segment of the show. And we're about to end this thing, Roti. It's a Podcouragement.
Podcouragement.
Podcouragement is the encouragement segment of the show. With that being said, man, anything you got for the people, Roti?
You know, I think, you know, a lot of people have tasks, or let's just say dreams, or things that they want to get accomplished. And, you know, it's going to take you coming out your comfort zone, and it's going to take you taking a step, you know, and a lot of people wait for the perfect time, you know, and a lot of them dreams just turn to regrets because, you know, the time has passed, or you wait to do it when you're too old, or, you know, whatnot. You know, you let that season pass. So if you're waiting for the perfect time to start, you're going to be waiting until you die. You know, there's never going to be a perfect time to start. You know, I'm not saying jump out there willy-nilly if you haven't done research or, you know, whatever, you know, but a lot of strides are made, or things are accomplished, you know, when you fail, you know, or even just, you know, even if it's not smooth the first time you do it, you know. So sometimes you gotta take that leap of faith, man, you know, and go for it, you know. And even if it don't work, you can do it again. You know, failure is not the end. You know what I'm saying? You can always try again, you know. So you know, just don't wait for everything to be perfect. Just sometimes you gotta get out there and you know, just being us, me and you being on this podcast right now in episode 44, we live a testament to that, you know, because I tell you, man, I'll keep saying, man, I was nervous as a hook in church on that first one, bro. My hands shaking and everything, bro. You know, but now, man, it's just, hey, man, look, nah, man, it's just talking to my partner. We just got, you know, broadcasting to people. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, like second nature. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can do it. You can do whatever you put your mind to it, man. Just you know, go for it. Man, that's all I got, my brother.
Yeah.
What you got?
Man, just take that leap of faith, like you said, man. Take that leap of faith. At the end of the day, just you know what you want to do. You know what you feel like you called to do. But when you take that leap of faith, don't be surprised if you do find out very quickly that that's not what you're supposed to be doing. It's time to head back to the drawing board, start all over, and do some more searching. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, a lot of us, you know, people just tend to want to do what they see. They see what the next person is successful they're doing.
Yeah.
And you haven't really, you know, sat down with yourself, sat down with the Lord upstairs and asked, you know, what was your purpose? You know, you haven't really put in that time to seek what your true purpose is, you know.
Exactly.
So once you find it, you know, take that leap of faith, man, and you know, and everything ain't got to be an expensive route.
Yeah.
You know, I know you see everybody doing things and high tech this, high tech cameras, high tech this and all that, but you know, that may not be your route. Your route might be a little bit unconventional.
Yeah.
You know. Other than that, with that, man, that is my Podcouragement for the night.
Yeah.
All righty. With that, this is the end of the show. This is Quality Life Podcast, episode 44. Yet again, episode 44. You can get at us at QLIFE, the number 3 at gmail.com. QLIFE, the number 3 at gmail.com. That is the email. Hit us up. Let us know if you need advice. Let us know if you want us to talk about something on the podcast, or if you just want, you know, just to reach out to us, say hello, you know, keep us encouraged and tell us to keep going. That is the email. Obviously, you can hit us up both on Twitter at Quality Life Pod 1. That's where I'm at, and at Rod at Our Place to Be. That's where he's at. Hit the DMs up. Let us know what's up. Let us know what's on your mind. Let us know if you want to be a part of the show. Trust me, we will get back to you in a timely manner. Obviously, you can get at me on Instagram at The Messiah Boss. You can get at both of us on Facebook, me at Don Boss and Rod at Roger Teague. And you can get at us both on YouTube, me at the Messiah Boss YouTube page and Rod at the Quality Life Podcast page. On top of that, if you want to hear the podcast just in audio, the Anchor app, 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 the Anchor app. You know, get on the Anchor app. The Anchor app is free. Anybody can download the Anchor app for free, or you don't even have to download the Anchor app.
You go to
you
the
just
website.
ask. You can hit us up on any one of those DMs or even in the email and say, where can I get the podcast just audio? And trust me, we'll send you a link.
Yeah,
we'll send you a link. I got over close to 70 podcast episodes.
Yeah,
and
wow.
we got a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So with that, man, this is Quality Life Podcast episode 44. Keep the same energy, folks.
Oh yeah.
Keep the same energy. With that, man, thanks for everybody who tuned in tonight. Much love. We out till next time.
Till the next time.